Hi to everyone.
It's little Wicket.
Hi.
Doing very well.
So it's been, what, 3 or 4 days since we brought little Wicket home. And he's doing very, very well. I just found him over at the salon that's right near our house. He's become a little salon baby. Over there smoking cigarettes with all of the rest of the salon staff. So he's been right at home with all the cats, and I made him a little nest over here. So when I first moved in and I found the first 2 kittens that were born over here, I made them a little area that I called the nest. So I put some blankets down, I cleaned all the trash out of this little area, and I made them a little cat house over here. You can see that Sneezy is taking a nap over there. I got some blankets down and I blocked it all off with plants. So they have a little plant sanctuary, a little fortress. And little Wicket has been sleeping with Sneezy down there. He likes to go roam and explore, so he's just doing his little street cat thing, and I think he's right at home.
It's her, dude. That's a great shot, Wicket.
Jumps. Buddy. Alright, so Opie also came to say hello. And then this one is Blueberry. And Blueberry only has one eyeball. Not one of the original kittens, but it just showed up one day. I think it was brought over here by one of the porters. So they call them boo-ops, which is like a porter and a all-around maintenance person. And the porters and security guards from across the way kept bringing little kittens over here because they knew that I had made a nest for these guys and I was feeding and caring for them. So they brought over there Blueberry and Yankee were playing. And so Blueberry showed up one day and had a big black mass of scab over one of her eyes. So I gave her some canned food. She stayed the night in the nest, was still there the next day, which is usually an indication that they've decided to make this area their home. So I got, some wet cloths, came down, got the black scab all soaked and cleaned off, and when I opened it up, a bunch of pus came flooding out of her eyeball, and I got some disinfectant for the eye. They have a specific product here that you use for, disinfecting eye issues with cats, and I always keep some of that on hand because kittens usually have minor issues with their eyes. So I got her all cleaned up, got the eye cleaned out, disinfected, and there was no eyeball in there to begin with. So she was born without an eyeball. There's something in there that vaguely resembles a blueberry, which is why I started calling her Blueberry. so that's where Blueberry got her name. But she doesn't know the difference. And she is as playful and happy as all the rest of the cats. And this one here doing a big stretch behind Lex. This one,
It's hairdo.
that's Hairdo. And we call her Hairdo because she mostly lives at the salon.
She's loquacious.
So one of the salon cats, and usually the loudest of the bunch. And this is Opie, the gray one here. He was also found by one of the security guards in the kitchen at the house next door to us, and they had trapped him in a little box and asked me to come over and get this little guy. And he didn't like me very much at first, but he's a sweet boy. Hey, easy. This one here is a little bit of an asshole. He's a feisty one.
He bit you pretty hard.
But yeah, he bit me the other day when I was getting ready to feed him. But such is the nature of caring for cats. And now Opie is the elder statesman of the bunch.
He's regal.
And he's very regal, and he's handsome. He's a good boy. So yeah, that's the story of Hairdo, Opie, and Blueberry. And if any of the other ones come back around, maybe we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you all so much for tuning into Egyptian Trash Cats. I think this will be episode 3, an update on little Wicket. Please comment in the video below, because that helps to get this in the algorithm. The more comments, the better. Like the video, share it to all the other cat lovers that you know. Also, please subscribe to the channel. And thank you all so much for joining us. Bye. Bye.
Khermit. My favorite kitty.
This one here is named Khermit, and it was the first cat that I somewhat adopted here. I don't want to say adopted, because she lives in our building, and she goes around from floor to floor, from door to door, and gets food from a bunch of different people here in the building. But that's the first one, Khermit.
The best cat.